Okay, so today we're gonna try to make Peking duck. And the inspiration for us attempting this dish is that we've been watching In Search of Perfection, a cooking show on Planet Green, and the chef in that show, Heston Blumenthal, is a three-Michelin-star chef in England, and he tried to make this dish, and he spent 3 months trying to figure out how to make the duck skin crispy, and ended up having to cheat by cutting the skin off the duck and crocheting it onto a rack and putting that in the oven. And we just thought that was going to ridiculous lengths to make duck skin crispy, especially when in Peking duck you're supposed to keep the skin on the duck until you get to the table when you carve up the whole duck in front of the customer. So we're gonna try to see if we can make crispy Peking duck without taking the skin off. So we have here a nice fresh duck that we picked up at the Asian market, and you know it came from the Asian market because it came with the head on. And you can also see the little hole here in the throat where the duck was dispatched. So, but this duck hopefully gave its life for a good cause. And inside the duck we also have some bloody but delicious goodies. The gizzards, the heart, the liver, all that good stuff. So we're gonna set these aside and we'll figure out a way to cook them later. So the first thing I have to do is behead this duck, because I have to cut the neck off so I can have an opening at the base of the neck in which to insert a chopstick and basically crucify the duck. So say goodnight, ducky. Oh, this feels evil.
Oh, it is kind of evil.
Oh, poor duck.
PETA has no place in the Chinese kitchen.
They really don't. But the duck was already dead. It wasn't like I beheaded it alive, you know? It was dispatched with
It died for our pleasure.
Having its throat slit,
Oh.
which was a much better way to go than being beheaded, I guess. So, now then, anyway, now that we beheaded the duck, and actually I might need to chop more off the neck here. Actually cut some of the fat off around the tail here. Some skin too, so let's see, yeah, that's fat. Alright. So now we have an opening here at the base of the neck, and I'm going to try to stick a chopstick through it. Okay, before we put a chopstick through the duck, we're going to cut the wingtip off at the second joint. This is the first joint, and here's the second joint, so you're basically just cutting off this front low part here. Now then, chopstick time. So you're supposed to stick this chopstick in and run it along the skin under the wing until it stretches the wing out like so. We'll see how easy this is. Not too hard, I don't think. Yeah, until it protrudes out from, I think, right about here. And I'll do the other side the same way.
Another use for chopsticks.
Yes, ever useful chopsticks. Must be a wise civilization that invented them. Alright, so we have like a Jesus duck here.
Oh man.
Yes, this is very sacrilegious.
Oh, I have to go to confession now.
Yes. So the reason we did this is not actually because we're sadistic, but because you're supposed to hang the duck for about 4 to 6 hours to let the moisture dry so that the skin will be crispy. And so you need to insert a chopstick in so you have something to hang the duck with. So before we go further, I've tied a string to the middle of the chopstick to make it easier to hang this duck eventually. And
Oh.
yes, poor ducky. At least he'll be delicious in a day.
Yeah.
You know.